Hey guys, we're back with some more Lucid9. When we last left off, we were at the amusement park, I believe. We went with Mickey to go to the tech demo or whatever. It's been a couple days. I've been meaning to record a lot lately, but all I've done this week is, I think, one Lucid9 episode video and one Yama video. So, not the best week. Like, I've been meaning, I was planning on recording like 10 to 20 videos this week, just to get more of a backlog, but you know how that goes. So I'm gonna do 4 today. Planning on 2 Lucid9. Oh, hold on. There. It wasn't. The screen was slightly too big on OBS. 2 Lucid9s, a Yuma and either another Yuma or one of the latter. Haven't decided yet. But I'm surprised Yuma got views, honestly. I'll probably talk about it in that, so I won't go too much into it. So, let's get started. When we meet up back with the group, it's apparent Yui isn't happy with me. She avoids eye contact, focusing her attention on the hot dog she's munching on. I assume if we picked Ferris wheel, we'd go with Yui, right? That just seems a given. Hey, look who decided to join us again. Felt like I was given much of a choice. Stare pointedly at Misaki, but she only grins. Too bad they didn't change the phone in her sprite. That'd be nice attention to detail. So are you guys up to... Akira's calling her name's Akira, right? That's Akira. It's gotta be Akira. L. She's calling us a loser. Are you guys up to heading somewhere else? Anywhere is fine with me, man, as long as it's fun. She'll leave the decision to you. You are the navigator of the expedition cap. Just lead the way and we shall follow, even to the depth of Hades. Okay then. Do they call, like, you know, whatever, the Greek version of hell? What? Hades is a Greek myth, right? Yeah, because Hercules is Greek. Right, so, did they call it Hades? I'm not too familiar with Greek mythology. I only really know Greek mythology because of fate. Don't tell anyone. That's how I know basically all history that I know that isn't US history. Just fake characters. Okay then. Pull out the map and give it another skim. Oh. Okay, there's another goal. Should we do Ferris wheel or laser tag? Okay, let's think about it. Ferris wheel, that's Yui scene. Laser tag, that's probably Misato scene. I assume each scene corresponds to its own character. That makes sense. Where's Shigura at, you think? Tech sandbox? Shigura is my favorite, although she did act a little, not cool. Was it last time or the time before that, when she pushed Akira? Like, I don't want to do laser tag, but I feel like if, aside from the tech demo, if any of them's important, it's Ferris wheel. What if we have to do all of them? There's a Ferris wheel to our right. Basic, but huge, looming over the rest of the park. Heights, anyone? Heights is my middle name. No, it isn't. Either way, a Ferris wheel may be our best choice. I calm some of us who are a little overexcited. She sends a significant glance at Akira, who's currently sprinting to and fro, wildly flapping her arms and snorting. I'm a dragon! I'm breathing fire! I'm flying! I'm a dragon! Maybe there has been too much excitement for the day. Everyone seems to be looking forward to taking a breather. Right, Ferris wheel it is. Yui clicks and growls a little at Akira, who clicks and growls back. Then thankfully, we head to the Ferris wheel without any more anomalies. The cars are small, since the Ferris wheel is meant to fit as many of them as possible. They're only meant to fit 2 people. Guess we're paired off. Yui's colors slightly at this. Everyone seems to notice. I pretend not to. I guess we are, huh? Hey, you and Cap should share a car. What makes you say that? Well, you're a pair. Why else? Akira! Well, if you're making it such a big deal. Anyway, I'm going with Misato. She shoots a very significant look at the rest of the group. Oh, of course. Misaki, shall we? I believe we shall. And I'm with her? Her name is Eri, you know. But I'd rather go with Area it is! What, did they think I'm blind? All that settled. Looks like you have no choice but to ride in a car together. No, I want to go with Ihiko, the main antagonist. You know, I kind of actually believe that. Others pranced into their respective cars, leaving Yui and me in silence. Although I don't want it to be true. Because I think if Yahiko's the antagonist, I think there's a good chance of it being executed poorly. Not that it's guaranteed, just I don't like it when gag characters. Really, I don't like gag characters like him. I think I mentioned this before. But especially whenever they end up not being. There's a few times when it's justified, you know. You get what I mean, right? I talked about this last time, so I don't want to go too into it. Then they pranced into their respective cars, leaving Yui and me in silence. That's quite possibly the most unsubtle way to get us together. I guess we should board. Yeah. Next time we see I see Akira, we're gonna have a little chat. Couldn't even do a CG for it. Yui and I slip into the next car. Cozy blue box with a blue cushioned seat and blue doors and blue ceilings. Just with white trim and white wood and white light. Yui eases comfortably into her seat, turning her head until she's staring at the window. After they attend it close to the door, the Ferris wheel begins to steadily chug upwards. Yama? The serious outline of her voice catches me off guard. I find myself curling my fingers into the cushion beneath me. What? I'm really glad I met you. I hope one day someone tells me that. That hasn't happened yet. My heart throbs unexpectedly against my ribcage. Nervousness? Shock? I immediately move to distance myself from the alien emotion. I know. You'll also be a willing victim of your verbal abuse. Not that, you know. I just feel like you don't hear it very often. Glad you're here, Yama. Glad I know you. No, that's... I was thinking of an Umineko song. Thanks for being born. It's kinda similar. I didn't know it was possible to simultaneously feel intensely cold and intensely hot. Something about her words is very discomforting, even while I feel warmth creeping into my limbs. Just that if I wasn't here, I couldn't be glad, so by default, I'm glad I'm here too. Stupid, stupid, stupid! What am I even saying? Why do you always do that? Do what? Deflect attention off of yourself. So I'm not worth paying attention to. So why would someone so bright and adorable and whining as Yui care about me after all these years? Why is she the one who's glad we're friends when I'm the one who should be saying that 10, 50, 100 times over? I haven't done anything for her. Complained, whined, criticized. Complained some more. Who do they want that kind of friend? I mean, Yama does seem like kind of a bad person. Based off the brief glimpses we've seen of him, including, you know, the whole murders people in a week thing. I have fun when you're around. I like our bickering. I like watching your stupid competitions with Masato. There is something about the main plot that I haven't mentioned yet, I think. Maybe. But, so in the very beginning, and a flashback a couple episodes ago, we see basically what's presumably Yama killing people. Based off the Steam store page. It's not confirmed, because it's question mark doing it, but it's thought to be Yama. Well, I think it's Yama. And that means if we get the ending where he doesn't kill people, assuming there is one, because the Steam story page says you can avoid this fate or something like that, why are we seeing that? Because that's obviously jumping. Does that mean that the person we're flashbacking to or whatever isn't Yama? Because that makes the most sense to me. Because, like, imagine seeing those in a playthrough where Yama never kills anyone. That'd just be weird, right? Anyway. I like watching your stupid competitions with Masato. Just be yourself, okay? Should honestly admit to myself that I'm touched, but I'm far too awkward for that. Well, I can't exactly be anyone else. Yeah, you really love to kill the mood, don't you? It's better than killing other things. 6 days later. Oh, Yama. Kill other things too. Whoa. Such as? Brain cells. But, tis. I really need a, like a snare drum and a cymbal. So I can just do the tis. There have been many moments where I've needed that. So unexpected that it makes me laugh. I can't be doing these, you know, short one scene an episode anymore. I need to stop rambling. The atmosphere instantly relaxes at the sudden injection of snark. If all this, at first I thought that said shark, which that's very different than snark. Fall into silence after that breeze of humor. Yui assumes staring out the car window. I glance around, searching for another topic. Scenery? Boring. Weather? Worse. Love life? Bad idea. I handily brush my hand against the window frame. Seems to breathe beneath my fingertips. Say, that's an idea. I reach my arms until they're touching either side of the car. Yuri turns to me, questions weighing on her brow. What are you doing? Earthquake! Don't joke about that, that's not cool. My voice slips out unusually high and childish as I shove my body to and fro. Our car immediately begins to swing, creaking metallically beneath my weight. Yuri pales and clings to her cushion. Stop that. Stop what? You know, if you shake it too much, we might fall. Fall? Like this? Fall! I faint crash into the side, slamming into the car wall with more force than I probably should. Yuri squeaks, instinctively reaching for me. Oh, don't do that. It's dangerous. What's dangerous? This? Starting to pretend to fall again, Yuri stretches my wrist and pulls me towards her. My momentum collapses against her, barely able to catch myself against her seat. For a long moment, we stay in silence. Looming over Yuri, one hand curled on the seat by her head, the other instinctively clapped her on her shoulder. Ferris is unnaturally close. At this distance, I can feel her breath, short and warm, brushing against my cheek. Her eyes, amber, also warm. Her hair, the color of late fire, silky warm, everything about her, warmth, comfort. Not in 7 days. It's gonna be cold. If you catch my drift. I'm implying he's going to kill her. Warmth, comfort, love. Yama? Sorry. Finally come to my senses and plop back in my seat, staring very resolutely outside of the window. What the heck was I just doing? Yuri, this is Yuri. Yuri Hayata. Hayata? Hayata. Hayata. I don't know. The girl who's in love with you. Get a grip on yourself. Now the silence is suffocating. So, they both said that. We immediately paused, eyes cutting between the window and each other. You first. No, it's okay. I don't have anything important to say. Me neither. Silence. Again. Do you... We both stop again. Awkward. So awkward! What were you gonna say? Just, do you like, trees? Feel the sudden impulse to bash my head against the window until it shatters. Trees? Really? Sure, they're like normal trees, I guess. Yeah, they are. We drift back into silence. I have something to say. She gonna say what I think she's gonna say? No. I have a better idea. I don't even know what I was gonna say. Still, it's a better idea. Oh, okay. She's genuinely annoyed, which catches me off guard. Shouldn't she be relieved? If she won't have to say anything embarrassing? What's this better idea? And I said I really should have thought of something before claiming so. I thought I had the luxury anyway. Oh, Yama. I was gonna say that simple kind of crazy idea leaps into my head and I go for it. Shh! What now? Immediately drop to the floor in an athletic crouch, pretending to search for something. Yuri's face transforms so she curiously surveys my actions. After a few seconds of pausing, pretending to yank something out from beneath the seat. Bugged. What? Why? Shh! Hayata, don't make another move. Slowly peer out of the window, silently praising myself for the diversion. Looks like Yuri's forgotten about what she was gonna say. But for good measure, I throw myself to the floor with a yell. Yuri instinctively follows. They got RPGs! Houston, we've got a problem! Start shaking the box again as Yuri imitates an explosion, tossing herself around. Oof, Dark Tit, Commander, shields at 23%! I'm a bit busy. I'm fighting some sort of alien and pretend to kick it out of the car. They have borders? Looks like we're done for, Lieutenant. Only thing left to do. Silence falls between us as we understand the gravity of the situation. Kamikaze. Let's give him one heck of a show. You got it, Commander. With renewed enthusiasm, she whoops about, slamming her hands against the cushions. The car shakes with enemy fire, but she retains her focus. Stay on target. Stay on target. The car screeches with speed as she homes into the mothership, right at the weak point. Stay on target! Mister, it's time for you to disembark. We're abruptly yanked back into reality. Yuri's leaning over the cushions, meshing her hands against imaginary controls, while I'm by the window, fighting off non-existent mortars. So basically, they're both just dorks. The flush of embarrassment that creeps up my neck is mimicked on Yuri's end. Sorry, really sorry. Creep out of the car, feeling the attendant's eyes weigh heavily on our backs. Probably shouldn't have done that. You know, you do a lot of things you probably shouldn't do. That is true. There's a pun in there somewhere, but I can't find it. Ganetsuka Kara, she's the queen of puns. We grin at each other like a pair of fools we are. She meet up with the group. Yeah. Yuri's gaze splits between me and the ground. Yama? Happens in one fluid motion. Steps forward, gently pinches the edge of my sleeve between her fingers, tiptoes up, and softly, hesitantly, places her lips against my cheek! There would be a CG here, but they ran out of budget. Then, almost before it can register it, she retracts, cheeks flushing. Thank you. So, these choices have to be important, right? They're not just like throwaway scenes. Like something you've seen in like Little Busters or something. Where you just hang out, have a funny moment. Because the tech demo, Misaki gets a new phone, we put her name into some database. Well, she puts her name in a database, we get registered in it. With a fake name. Well, name. And in this one, you know, that has to be relevant, right? Probably. She turns and darts up. Oh, I just realized my audio has been lower than it should. Oh, yeah. But actually, it has, but it hasn't been. Because that's probably good. On Yume Nikki, there's no sound controls. So I had to do it in OBS, and I left it like that. But I also, after messing with the volume before, had turned it a bit, bit too high up, so. They probably evened out, more or less. Turns and darts off to the rest of the group. For a moment, I could only stand there, mind completely blank, hand against my cheek. Why? Why would she do something like that? Why? I think she likes you, like, romantically. That's a good guess anyway. Hey Cap! You're not standing around like a goof. We're ready. Okay, at Kara, she just got like bonus points for saying goof. I force myself out of my stupor and amble over to the rest of the group, plastering a fake smile on my face. This first, think later. Where should we go next? We have to do all? Probably. Do I want to read all of these? Like, I mean, I do. But I mean... Anyway, laser tag. After laser tag, if we have to do all of them, I might start paraphrasing them just because it depends on the scene, really. Some of them might be important, some of them might not be. I imagine at least one of them has to be a filler scene, right? I assume there's one for every character, basically. I large drum at the corner of the map catching my eye, tap for more details. Ultimate Laser Tag Center, brought to you by Luminous Set Code. Luminous Set Code? That's, glasses, right? They're goggles with interactive displays, using stats and targeting cursors, and a mini-map so it feels like you're in a video game. Really? Yeah, gotta try it. He races up to the laser center without a second glance. Guess we're going there. Thankfully, no one seems to have any objections. You're ever the attraction without any interruptions. I assume this is the last, what do you call it, slice of life comedy scene? Well, you know, the amusement park. Until we get into the, stuff serious. Because we're on day 6? 5's not listed, which it could be, you know. And then 4 is, your school enforces a curfew, you're nearly drowned. Your past catches up to you. That's probably when the oh no moment. Oh stuff moment. Oh, we're made it fairly quickly. Maybe because our group is large enough to single-handedly create a game. Okay, we need 2 team captains. Heck yeah, anyone who wants to win, join me. We'll be great at not only shooting stuff, but solving stuff. Join the Harvard Assassination Crew today. Harvard Assassination Crew? What kind of name is that? Well, that's one team captain. she'll dare contest him. Follows this out like an announcer of some twisted reality show. I will. It's preferable to following an incompetent leader. Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. Wait, she thinks oh, right! Masato and her fought. Right. Well, the captains have been selected, so without further ado, it's time to start the draft. Have I mentioned? I know I mentioned it with Masato, but she is a little Buster's character too. Sasasagawa Sasami! I think I mentioned that before. I mean, she has, you know, the three lackeys. I don't know if they're three, but purple hair. Tsundere-ish. What one more can I say? Captain Kurogane, you may pick your first minion. Yui. That's quick. Get where he's coming from. Yui's thoughtful. We can be quick on our feet. Should be a good selection. At the same time, I don't even see the rush to pick her first. Select Elizabeth, whatever selector. Fair choice. Ayata is now aligned with the Harvard assassination crew. Captain Noshio, it's your turn. Pick 2 minions. That's for drafting rules. Official drafting rules? For laser tag. It can't hurt. Noshio, the clock's ticking. Elizabeth rolls her eyes, but glances between the remaining participants. Misaki. That's Kazuhaya for you. For, the Resistance! We're the Resistance! What? Why the Resistance? Always wanted to be part of a Resistance. Kazuhaya has joined the Resistance. But not the Resistance. Wait, I thought you said Misaki. Why is it here? But I want to be part of the Resistance. It's up to me to choose whether you're in the Resistance or not. Oh, okay. I'm not stupid. So it is the Resistance. We're not a Resistance. Thankfully, the clamor dies down before when Yahiko raises a hand. You may pick one more minion, unless you wish to give up your advantage. Never. Considering that getting your heroes akin to pulling teeth, she's remarkably engaged in all the activities. I choose... I just pass over Akira and penetrate Yahiko. For a few seconds, they flicker between me and Eri. Yama, get over here. Was not expecting that. Everyone pulls to silence. For a long moment, all that can be heard is the faint hum of the overhead lights. You serious? What? Wasn't exactly happy with Yama earlier today. Can I pick what I want? Who I want? Or the captain? I mean, Yama's probably the most physically strong of the selection. Because, think of who else there is. Misaki. She's probably kind of, you know, Eri, she's like 3 feet tall. I don't think Shigeru's here. Yahiko. Well, okay, he I can beat Yahiko up, I think. you want him? Not like that. Just want to win. Is that so young? No, nothing young at all. Guess we better get the show on the road, eh, folks? Captain Kurogane, your selection. You choose 2 minions. Oh, ain't you playing? That I am. Coming over to the Harvard assassination crew. Sweet! Sahiko skips on over. Yui gestures wildly to Sato, compelling to whisper in his ear. After a brief second, he nods. The second one is Eri. Eri only blinks for a moment. I imagine Eri's actually like one of those anime assassins who, despite being 3 feet tall, can have a samurai duel with a grown man. That's me referencing a Princess Principal. Although that scene is awesome. There's a samurai train battle on a train, and there's another train that's they're about to grail into each other, and it's awesome. That show was great. I hope it gets a 2nd season. Anyway, she blinks for a moment, and at Yui's friendly way, she travels to Masato's group, which places Kurube on the Resistance by default. It's not the Resistance. So, without further ado, let's get this game underway. Dynasty Gears players, we'll see you on the fields of justice. That's the League of Legends. With that, Masato leads his group to snatch up lightweight vests and goggles and dash into the black room. That was removed from the lore. That's not canon. Was it? Elizabeth gathers us into a tight circle, expression unreadable. Great. I believe it would be optimal efficiency to place 2 members on assault, 1 on defense, and 1 as an intermediary. Oh, so for those who aren't familiar with League of Legends lore. Back when it was first made, the lore was like League of Legends was like how two fantasy countries solved battles without war or something. I didn't really follow the lore. But then a couple years ago, they're like, okay, you know, no more League of Legends. So League of Legends no longer has a League of Legends. So like, why don't they just change the name to like Dota 3? And then everyone will be like, oh, it's the better Dota. I might be onto something there. Misaki, what do you think of defense? I believe because you trust Misaki the most. Excellent idea. Good. Yama and I shall lead assault. Probably because she wants to keep an eye on me. Akira, leave it to me. Top tier intermediary, coming right up. What does an intermediary do? So we have 2 members on assault. You'll mainly be covering for Misaki. However, Misaki will generally stay in one location while you'll run patrols. Getcha! Mediocre class intermediary, coming right up. Elizabeth clearly ignores this. Instead, she heads to the rack, tossing investing goggles at us. Yama, yes, Your Highness? Don't be stupid. Yes, Your Highness. Although, that might prove to be too difficult for you. I feel inspired already. Hey, wasted enough time. Let's go. Wait, what about the team champ? I don't need one. She moves to the door, but Akira tugs on her elbow. You can't start a war without a champ. It would be a travesty! Apparently it would be a travesty if we used our time efficiently. Come on. Team bonding is just as important as tactics and individual skill. Fine. Make it quick. Kira salutes her with a cheery wink and gathers us into a huddle. She speaks breathlessly, her eyes shining with enthusiasm. A day may come when the courage of men fails. Quickly, I said. Blah, blah, blah. This day we fight! Long live the resistance! Heck, why not? Long live the resistance! Let's go, go, go! Deploy, deploy, deploy! Yeah, this theme is in the, on the Steam store page. Or, not this one in particular, but you see the stats and stuff. We bolt into the dark room with our vests. As we're swallowed in blackness, I slip my goggles over my eyes. The interface immediately switches on, providing me with slick infographics and motion cursors. In the upper left, I see team portraits that light up as each member speaks. Looks like set code comes with comms. There's also a map, health count, ammo count, and location notifier. Except I'm missing a bullet? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Whoa. That's foreshadowing to something. These are stunning. I like how they added that. Oh, I've got to get me one of these. Presently, a hum washes over the large chamber and the walls come to life with the images of the academy cafeteria. Whoa, a live simulation. Notice is truly ahead of their time. Let's get to our positions. Where's the music at? Spider Bruce words. Faces open in wonder. Seems like she's also a fan. As we head to our places, the intercom cuts in with a mechanical sounding female voice. Welcome to the field, Blue Team. This is a standard capture the flag game. Best of 1. If Lemon escape site codes display your health. Let it fall too far, you shall be disqualified for the rest of the match. Should also know that your ammunition is limited. Use it wisely. There is a sound effect if I turn my volume up. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, because what I hear is at a different volume from what you hear. As Akira and Misaki split towards our base on the rooftop, Elizabeth motions to me at a corner at the perimeter. Like, I think OBS records as if the audio, like my PC audio, was at 100%, but I keep mine low. It's at 14% right now. So it's probably pretty different. Because I don't listen to stuff loud. Like, I don't think I ever turn my audio above, like, 20. Ooh, are we gonna make out? Stuff it. This is the way to their base. A quick glance at the minimap confirms their claim. When the game starts, we go together, but cautiously. Isn't it better to attack from 2 different directions? Who's captain again? Oh, I see. You do want to make out. Stop it. Bloody gallivanting mug off your trolley, stunking great ego. You can only grin at her as the intercom flickers to life. All players are within their team zone. The game will begin in 10 seconds. Cheerio to you, good chap. 8 seconds. I say, this ought to be a jolly good show. So, but they're Japanese. How does... I remember they mentioned this before. How does that work? Because this takes place in Japan. 5 seconds. I'm right and accurate. I am... Yama. You called, Your Highness? Pauses for a moment, clearly struggling to keep a hold of yourself. You know why I put you on assault with me? Is she gonna team kill me to make me miserable? Because for some reason, the tiniest part of me believed that you might actually be great at it. Your words freeze me to the ground. My mind runs blank. I only stare at her in disbelief. 0 seconds. The match has begun. Ooh, epic music! A high-toned bell rings through the room. Elizabeth turns her attention to the corridors. Let's go. She stalks to the courtyard. Even as I follow her, my thoughts are a jumble in my head. Great at it? Great at anything? How could I be great at anything? Can't even do anything mildly well. Great? Yama has a huge inferiority complex. Wait, is that the right word for it? Look, you get what I mean by that. He does not think very well of himself. Why would Elizabeth tell me so? Girl who hates my guts? Girl whose guts I hate? Why don't you say that I could be great at something? Stop! She throws out her hand, collides with my chest, sending a rush of sparks up my spine. Quickly step back, shake, and to sneeze. So if I sneeze... Plus me... Hopefully that didn't sound like I was sneezing directly into the microphone, because I didn't. I like leaned over. Quickly step back, shaking the feeling off. There, Yahiko Yukari. I turn to where she's pointing. Yahiko is seated at an artificial ledge. She's gotten on his lap. Oh, how foolish. It's a trap! Don't bite the bait! Won't even be able to shoot back. Guess we'd better take care of him. Swiftly raise my gun, but Elizabeth slaps at my hand. Hold your gun properly. Excuse me, Your Highness. I didn't realize that laser tag had rules of combat. It can only help your accuracy, you know. I love laser tag in real life, by the way. I haven't played it in like... It wasn't that long ago, maybe a year. Maybe 2 years ago. But, hey, it's fun. Their voice lowering to a concentrated whisper. Do they have, like, capture the flag laser tags? Because the only laser tag I've played is free-for-all, basically. Steady breathing, proper stance, and a grip are important. But a good trigger pull is to what can make it or break it. The posture shifts carefully, as if gunning someone down was a common occasion. With laser-like focus, she finally moves her finger to the trigger. One sharp flick on the finger. Of the finger. The trigger clicks and Yahiko immediately jolts up, hands flying to his goggles. Yow! Somebody shot me! Wait, they can feel it? Huh, that should have been a fatal shot. Laser tag would be pretty short with fatal shots. I'll be useful and shoot something. I leisurely poke my gun out of the hole and fire blindly. Aha! There you are! Not what I had in mind. You have a mind? Shut up and yawn. We race through the obstacles as it shuts down all around us. Finally, we find an out-of-the-way corner. I said corridor versus what? We pause to catch our breaths. Great, we must have a new plan. Such as? Yahiko is the only person on defense, and we passed no intermediaries on our way here. Paired with Misato's personality, it's highly likely that 3 people are on assault. So Misaki will be overrun. Probably have the flag by now. Oddly enough, I can respect her at the moment. She seems to know what she's doing. Well, where does that leave us? I'll have to kill them on their way back. Akira, come in. What's your status? They have... So why wouldn't Misaki tell them they have the flag if they can talk to each other? Akira! Great, the cows must have been shot before they can alert... You can shoot the cows? We're on our own, Yama. So what's the plan? You take the red flag and I sprint back to our base as soon as possible. I'll hold them off while I can. But that's suicide! She draws her chin up and gestures to the entrance. And it should be a worthy sacrifice. Now go, and don't look back. Every passing second is a second wasted. The pulsing warble of laser guns draws closer. I blindly dive around the corner and scoop the flag into my arm as Elizabeth screams. Long live the resistance! Maybe she's taking this a little too seriously. Well, I guess it's up to me to get the flag to our base before Masato gets back to his. It's sprint at full pace, flying through the simulated campus as we hear Elizabeth goading the other team into chasing her. With the flag in tow, I haphazardly everyone, make my way back to base. Only got so much time before Elizabeth is shot. I'm hit. Oh, 50% health! Looks like Masato actually left someone behind as a guard. It's Yui, isn't it? Oh, it's Eri! Swing around just in time to see a small figure diving in hand cover. Crap, my health is at 50%. Very least, I've still got a few chances left. Admittedly, laser tag would be pretty boring if I followed a one-shot, one-kill system. My group is on the pistol. It's a pistol? Titans as I peer from my little refuge. I light up my aim so that the guard emerges. I have a chance to take them down first. Can't react fast enough. Neither of those shots hit when the guard darted from behind cover to cover. 4 shots left. Feels like I couldn't hit them even if my gun was full. Then to fit 25, the ammo didn't go down there. 25% of my health. Oh, that was her shooting. They were 20 meters away from capturing the flag. After all of Elizabeth's hard-earned work too. Ah, screw it. I charged towards the back table, ignoring the dangers behind me. Standing around like that is just gonna get me killed. I dive behind the nearest piece of cover as I hear the enemy's laser pistol flare to life. It's under the wire now. Final chance, right? I stand up, blindly firing my remaining shots at the figure that's just a few feet away. The figure drops their gun in defeat as a dead icon pops up over them. I'm dead, and someone else is gonna appear, and I have no bullets left because I got cheated out of one, right? With that, Eri places her gun on a nearby bench, pulls out a peach to munch on without a sec. How'd you get a peach in VR? This is VR, right? Like, because apparently getting killed doesn't mean much. That was somewhat anticlimactic, especially given how lucky I was to have shot her despite me firing haphazardly. Beggars can't be choosers, though. Promptly flight the red flag on our side stand. Goes in response, and after a second of humming, clicks into place. Clear high tone brings the game to a close. Game over. Victory to blue. The heck? Please exit the room. But I got the flag! Please stop arguing with an artificial voice and exit the room. They have that pre-recorded. Masato's grumbling is prominent, and I notice dark shapes converging at the exit. Guess I'd better follow them. Takes a few moments to adjust to the blinding sunlight. Still, everyone seems to be fairly happy. Everyone except Masato, of course. We're the rightful winners! Well, we would have been if someone didn't go on a wild goose chase instead of returning the flag. Oscana! As soon as I cut up to the trash talker, I mean. And he probably shouldn't complain. If I see a commotion, I notice that Elizabeth is strangely quiet. I was expecting her to gloat with her victory, maybe toss in a few snappish, better than thou comments here and there. But she's just standing by the map, far away looking at her eyes as her lips are pulled into a smile. Well, it couldn't be helped. We're the best leader, you know. But Yama took charge. Oh no, we're led to victory beneath the banner of the wise Elizabeth Oshio. She came up with all those fancy tactics and everything. To everyone's surprise, Elizabeth blushes slightly and lowers her head. Really? Good job. Thank you. Somehow those simple words feel like more than a compliment. Yeah, let's keep going. I'll get my revenge. I'm counting on it. Thankfully, the conflict feels teasing rather than biting. I return to the map with a smile to pick out my next destination. Okay, I'll call it there. It's 4 left? We've done 3 so far. I think I'll do what I was saying and paraphrase, you know. Get the gist of the dialogue. You know what paraphrasing means. But still, you know, not read everything. Just because I kind of want to get on with it, honestly. That was fun. I had fun this episode, but still, I do want to get on with it, even if this is fun. You know what I mean? I don't know if you do, but hopefully you get what I mean. Because I enjoy this, but I still want to get on with it. See you guys next time. Bye.